Alright, hello everyone, we are back, and this is the Milano Hole 3 Par 5. We just had this one in the tournament, and the tournament strategy that I use is very similar to how I play this usually. I try to do this with as little power as possible, and you can see I'm just using my top spin and just kind of laying up short here for the most part. And I'll try to pick a spot that is a little bit away from the rough here. I'll play about 7 rings. I also like to curl it just slightly to get it back moving towards the center to right center of the fairway. And if you see what I'm doing with my distance, I'm keeping it from going too into that bottleneck and potentially putting myself in trouble. So I usually just shoot for the short side of the bottleneck. 340, that's good enough for me. I might have to force my hand a little bit from there, but what I like about that is, there's going to be no wind that they can give me that I can't get to the green. So no matter what, I'm on the green. And that's kind of all I go for on this hole, because the fairway is very challenging, and you're not going to make a lot of wood shots from this left fairway. It can be done, but at the same time, it's going to be, very fortunate break. Sometimes you might not even do it with perfect ball. It might just, take a weird hop and just go right in for you. And so those kind of fairways that I just, don't expect to make it anyway, I just tried to, put it in play because you might actually win this hole with equal a few times, because guys will just get too aggressive with the tee shot and they'll go left in that bunker. And that's just a death trap over there. If you go there, you can't get to the green. So that's what you want to try to avoid. And that's usually the way that I set up to play when I'm playing this hole. Now notice how I'm setting up a little bit short and to the left here on a left wind. Now I'm doing that to stay away from the rough more than anything. So I'm going to use my max adjustment here. I'm going to go at least 11.5 rings. Notice that I was into power there, so I might actually go full 12. Additionally, I'm going to use a curl back to just try to straighten out that line. Since you saw that I was aiming left of the hole, I need to get it back to the right. So you see me trying to apply some curl, and it looks like I just did too much curl. So you have to kind of estimate how much. Not to mention, that might not have totally been the root of the problem. Like I said, this fairway can be very particular, and if you just hit just the wrong spot on it by a fraction, it'll hop completely different than what you anticipated. So let's see if we can't get the shootout here, but at the very least, this is another win for you guys to see. And just keep in mind, if you're doing a curl back method, what I did for my shot was, it was too much curl. I knew it was too much, but I had to keep in mind that I was already aiming left of the hole. So since I wasn't aimed at the hole or to the right, I had to do some extra curl from what a normal back curl would be. So you're seeing me do kind of an extra. If I was just trying to straighten out that line with curl, I would have used maybe about half that curl. So I went about double because I knew I had to get it back farther to the right. And there you see my opponent roll this one in, and we should be good to go for shootout. I'm going to split these up. I'll give that win for you guys, and I'll catch you guys on this shootout here momentarily.